good, guys? It's your boy Prince Combine. Welcome to another episode of the Get Real Show. Today's episode is something quite sensitive to me. We're talking about the Black Lives Matter movement. It's been going on for months now, training-wise, but of course it's been going on for all our lives if you're a black man. But of course we're going to see what all our friends in the studio have to say. Today we have a new guest, Joey. You guys gonna love him. We have, of course, our regular over here, Vicky, Perpetual, and of course our girl over here, Melody. Chilling. Oh, natural today. I see you. Anyway, so we gonna talk about Black Lives Matter movement. What we think about that? What we think?
All Black Lives Matter.
True.
I personally feel like we only make this, and okay, before I get in, I feel like we only make this a big deal when it's American lives that matters. When there's problems in Africa, nobody's protesting, and so why should I riot or protest for Americans when they're not for Black Americans when they're not about to protest for us Africans, because we go through things on a daily and they don't even know about it. That's my opinion.
I would say we are. That's two different battles. Like I would say, when this Black Lives Matter movement was not created by us, we can't coin that. We can't say Africans said Black Lives Matter. Blah, blah, blah. We didn't, even though we complained, even though we maybe protested and all that stuff, but we never coined that term. We never started the movement Black Lives Matter. That was started by them. So when we say Black Lives Matter, in my mind, I'm not talking about our scenario, because our scenario is completely different.
It's different.
It's not so black and white.
For me,
it's not so black and white.
For me, when someone says Black Lives Matter, I'm thinking about all black people, African American. Yes,
of course.
Black.
When I'm talking about the move, the movement. I say it's all them. They coined it.
Yeah, no, sure. We're not taking that away from them, but I'm still saying
when we say Black Lives Matter, now obviously we can relate to that because we're black. We're black. That's how I say. There's nothing wrong with us.
So they can't relate to our issues.
No, the thing is, you're not going to tell them to relate to your issue until you put your issue out there.
Our issue is out there.
It's being out
Our issues are out there, Tofi.
We haven't have a movement.
Americans just look at it like those are Africans, man.
You get
it. They know it.
The thing is, we don't have a movement.
No, do you know what's upsetting?
We don't have a movement.
Africa is divided.
Yeah.
We will never come
So when you don't have a movement and you expect people to make a movement for you, that's not right.
No, nobody said that. Nobody.
So they make a movement right now.
Talking about
there's no harm if you're supporting their movement.
Yeah.
Because a movement has to start from somewhere.
And also, it's also.
And if a movement is starting from there, let's just embrace it.
And it's gotten past it. Actually,
that is true. I will agree to that.
It's become an international thing. Where
I'll agree to that.
Systematic now. They're looking at it's above everything, not just
about the system. It's always been about the system.
Exactly. Technically, it's always been about the system. Yeah, because they've been the oppressors. Now the thing is, this whole thing of it's just American. It's not anymore about them anymore.
Yeah, true.
Like when I say Black Lives Matter, I'm talking about when I walk down the street, a cop doesn't come to me and frisk me for no reason, or you know what I mean.
Even if a cop is going to come to you, there should be a way.
Yeah.
The same way that cop will go to another race.
Exactly.
Should be the way the cop should come to you.
That's what we
saying cops shouldn't arrest anybody, but the way cops should address you is the same way you address the other race.
True.
That's what we're talking about.
But here's the thing: for Americans, it's between them and the cops. Now, because the cops have been acting stupid. The cops have been acting very stupid.
Reckless.
Just killing black lives. It's true. But then you come to Africa. Black cops,
they're doing the same.
They're doing the same, but then the biggest thing you have to worry about them is more embezzling money and doing deals on the side. But then the place where we find the real problem is more in like
the South African cops. No, South African cops also I will say they from what I've
Experienced.
experienced and what I've known, I will not experience. 'Cause I haven't experienced this, but I heard that they rape women as well. It's something that no one wants to speak about, but it's out there where they actually correct these women, whether it'll be because they acting too masculine or whether it's because they choose a different sexuality. But there's a thing where people are out there crying. They're saying the SAPC, whatever they call it, they are the men that rape. And that's something that's not spoken about.
Because they're the cops, that's why. That's why nobody's going to bring it up, because whatever the cops does is right.
Issues all over. You can never say the cops here.
Let's just say all
They're
lives
not off the
matter.
hook. They're not off the hook. All lives matter. It's true.
All
But
lives
which
matter.
lives are getting beaten right now?
Which lives have been at it for a very long time.
It's the same way. I'm not offending the LGBT, but it's the same way gay folks want to jump the line and be like, give us more sympathy than black folks, when black folks have been dying for longer than gay people.
Exactly.
And gay people haven't really been dying. They've just been badly treated.
Oh, but they're dying now.
They're
Though.
They're dying now, true.
They're dying now.
They dying.
You see, the matter of all life matters. No one is
Can't really
arguing that
bash
all life
anyone.
doesn't matter. But what we're saying is that at this moment, who is the victim?
Black people, that's my point.
So that's why we're asking, like, okay, there's some lives that are secure. We just want black lives also to be secure. Add black people to that WhatsApp group of the lives that matters.
True.
That's what we say.
That phrase "all lives matter"
All
won't
lives
last.
matters. Just
I don't
just
coin
put
because black
people
lives
there.
don't matter. All lives don't
Exactly.
matter until black
Black
lives
lives
matter.
matter. Thanks.
You know
Okay.
Can I just say something?
Listen, wait. We say black lives, but we don't even love each other.
Okay,
That's the
we're going to
problem.
get to that just now.
We don't even love each
True,
other.
that is very
There's
true.
xenophobic attack we experience in Guinea.
That is true.
Your neighboring country, brother, comes, you kill.
I feel like that's a different fight.
No, but it's a fight. It's a fight. I feel like
Just a couple months ago.
It's a different fight. It's a different
it's a
fight.
different fight, but it's a fight because black people.
You see, the thing is, now there's a movement.
You
Why
can't join
can't
that
we just
movement.
start from somewhere?
You can't just join that
Why
movement.
can't we
You
start
need
from
to
somewhere?
correct yourself first before you go and bother.
Okay.
But perpetual, you talking,
Like-
but you can't bash one movement because
Because,
this other movement
there's
hasn't
something
gotten
that
the
is
same
happening.
right.
Perpetual. Can I say something?
I'm not saying she's bashing. I'm saying what she's trying to say is it's true that is important, but it's not the problem we're facing.
You know what?
here.
I just want to say. I just want to say something real quick.
Obviously, it's
please.
not the same problem.
Perpetual just said
But that's what we're
something.
focusing on, and leaving
You
out
see, the
all
best
the-
movie-
Perpetual just said that all lives matter, and yes, we understand that all lives matter. But you know what I like about black people is that we're always about all lives matter, or there's no such thing as race. The other people see race, they see color. They don't. When you say all lives matter, they don't think. They think their lives matter and ours don't. That's why. That's why Prince just said, no lives matter. All lives does not matter until black lives matter. And
Then
that's
we
it.
all matter. Then we can
That's
say we
it.
all matter
It
because
was
After
and-
black
we're
and-
all mattering, you know?
On-
Mattering.
literally.
I don't know that's a word, but yeah. Huh?
I'm still sticking to
No,
that.
oh, no,
Yeah,
it's
you see,
fine. Nobody's
the
ignoring
point
it.
is, the
Yeah.
point is, don't let us get it wrong. All lives matter.
Yeah.
But we're saying at the moment, there's one that is in danger.
Has been in danger.
There's one that has been in danger, and at the moment is still in danger. So
And will still
we
continue
want
to be in
add
danger
that
until we
one
exactly.
to that lives that matters, because at the moment it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
So that is the
It
point.
doesn't matter because you don't like yourself.
Okay,
That's a deep
the
one.
person.
Like you need to like I'm telling you, black it's so much hatred.
Okay, no, I get
Okay.
what
You
you're
need
saying.
to learn
Yeah.
yourself first.
Okay, was it hatred? Was it hatred that got the person that was kneeled on?
Yes.
Was it hatred?
That story goes.
Was it black to black hatred?
Which story is that one?
The person that was kneeled on George
what is
Floyd.
this? Floyd.
Yes.
That is another.
What would
story.
you call
Like,
that?
That is.
What
for
would
me,
you call
I'm
Eric
saying
Garner?
That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. It's that thing of like power. It's a power thing in the mind. Because you've seen black cops treat black people in the street badly. That guy was so like drowning in his own power of like, hey, you're a black man. First of all, you're a minority. in my country.
Do you understand? Exactly. They already have that at the back of their mind.
It's already in the back of your mind while you're wearing that.
Even if you're innocent, you're
I
exactly.
have the power and you don't. That's one thing that's also happening here.
Yeah, but the movement is all about that shouldn't be happening in 2020. Let's get it right.
True.
The movement, what the movement is all about.
Yeah.
The movement isn't about power or anything.
I was just saying that shouldn't be happening.
Treat me right.
Yeah. I read something.
Don't treat me because of my skin.
Exactly. Treat me like a human being.
Here's the thing.
I can't always become a victim because
George Floyd was on the ground talking about I can't breathe, saying it. Do you think that guy cared about what he was saying? It's not about what you say, it's about what you do. Because that guy was crying for air. I can't breathe.
So that was what the movement is all about.
But here's the thing, the movement is true.
And it's not the first time. It has happened before.
And has happened before. And has happened before.
When it's a power trip, it's not about...
And that is why
there's
a movement.
Can I just say something?
How many movements have people?
How many movements have you
Yes, some of the movements.
Which movement?
Some of the movements were like.
There has been movement.
There has been movement, but this one, that's why I'm saying we can only fight it when we are united.
Racism will always be there, you're right.
You understand? We can't fight when we're divided.
True.
The unity, because this movement can unite everyone.
It can.
Because if you look at the movement, it's not only black people that are even protesting.
It can, but here's the thing.
Some people, you know what? You know how I look at this? For me, I'm gonna be very straight up here. If I'm another race and you're black, I can't protest with you because I don't know your pain. Do you understand? I cannot walk with you because I don't know your mother's pain, what she goes through, because we look at you differently.
No,
so I would
to African problems.
Do you understand where I'm coming from?
You can't tell Americans
we can join
to relate to African problems because we Africans hasn't even take our problems out there.
And why is that? Because
we don't united.
Mindset.
No, because the thing is we are not united.
In the mind,
we're not. There's no unity in Africa.
Take away unity.
You see, the thing is when there's unity somewhere, why can't you join that force? Because you see, the Black Lives Matters movement, it's a unity. It's trying to unite the black
lot of people.
So why can't you join that force and bring that force down here to Africa? Because the thing is, we are not united in Africa.
That's the
There's
point.
no unity.
Black people in general are just not united. Wherever you go, black people are not united.
When you talk about black people, where is the race? This is the best.
Black people
are just not united.
People have a thing where when is the time to be mad? I don't care who's next to me. You're mad? We're mad. We are mad. We are going to be mad together. Sorry about that high five. We're going to be mad together and get this thing sorted out because we have the same
end.
And then when that happens is when we're not focused on one more thing to be mad about, we go back to why I was mad at you.
Yeah,
and that's
exactly.
Why Africa is not united.
Facts.
In America is that's what happens. So now it's united, but even back then they were united. But then after a while, they were nothing. They want.
Exactly.
Settle them down. They're like, okay, fine, we heard you. Blah, blah, blah. Sit down, sit down. Then they went back to fighting each other.
You know, I read something that said, honestly, you should be. I'm not saying it. I don't know if I'm saying it in the right way or not. But people should be thankful that blacks want equality and not revenge. Because black people are angry. We are so angry. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm an angry person. I'm so upset. Yo, like we've been going through things. We're still going through things. My country's going through things. Countries in Africa is going through things.
You see, when we talk about countries
in Africa,
I'm
talking about black people are going through.
When we talk about whatever that is going on
Someone
in Africa.
cut me off.
Sorry. The reason why I'm not cutting you off, but I just want to put an input that we don't have leaders.
Oh, facts.
True. That is true.
Do you understand? We don't have leaders. When you don't have parents that can guide you, because our leaders are like our parents. They are the ones selling us out.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. They took that stuff out of the mind because now they took unity out of our parents' minds.
You see, this battle we're fighting, it should be their battle. Because if you put your house in order, if everything is at home, like if the African race is so nice and Africa is beautiful by nature, but not by infrastructure.
No.
Do you understand?
No.
So if everything is there, Trust
Yo,
me,
man.
we will be comfortable to be in our country.
Africa has
but we have
everything,
everything, but
guys.
we don't
Africa
have-
has everything.
We don't have that education. We don't have that.
Because
Think about the one thing
we
that
do
you
have
have.
education. We just put our energy into something else.
Here's the
do
thing.
have the
What's happening?
There's no investment here.
Exactly.
A place. What you mean? There's education. A place like Congo. Can you go study a PhD, like a proper and go and build something there?
No, I think what he's trying to say is that there's no the education infrastructure.
There's nothing there.
I think that was what he's trying to say.
Yeah, there's
So
nothing
that's why I
there.
said the
How are you
infrastructure is
gonna-
not there.
how are you gonna do that?
And when you have leaders that still have to go to United Nations for rice, for donation of rice, for donation of nose mask or whatever, how are they going to fight for their people?
I get.
We already at the.
How are they going to fight for their people? They're not going to fight.
You
I wanna
know
take
what
you
is
back-
funny,
I wanna
guys?
take you back
Can I
to
just
what
say
Africa
something? Do you know what is funny? Is this whole thing is just a goddamn game. Because, no, honestly, it's a game. And the people who are in control know exactly what they're doing.
That is a
They know
fact,
exactly what they're doing. They put us 10 times back. So even if
That's
we
exactly
run,
what I was talking
we
about.
won't
That's
come
the thing.
anywhere close to them. Even if we put in 10 times work, we won't come because things have been set that way.
Remember what?
Yeah, but
remember
things
what I
have
told
been-
you
But
about
we
that
want
whole thing?
change though. That's
We
the
know
thing.
we want change and we're angry and we're gonna fight.
Africa was designed to be divided. After they finished
Do you-
taking what they
do you
took,
understand?
they said,
They
even if
knew-
we leave,
there we go.
Even if we leave, we have to make sure that these people cannot come back and talk to each other.
They
That's
put
why
us back.
They left division 1,000-fold in Africa.
Yeah.
With languages first, so we don't understand each other. Secondly, with what we have, they give us so little that, and then they put only certain amounts of people that can have that and be like, you choose which of your people is allowed to have this.
And even the division amongst tribes as well. Imagine a country, yeah, one country is supposed to be close or whatever, but then of course we have tribes, but why the division? Why can't we stand another tribe? Why?
You see the
so
thing
they
is,
put
you see
us
the thing
backwards.
is, on that note, I won't blame them much. You know why? Because we're talking as if we don't even have leaders that can put things in places.
We don't have leaders. That's the
They're
problem.
not the one that is going to come and put leaders on
make a
us.
change.
We are the ones that are supposed to hold these people responsible, accountable for all they are doing. And I've never seen any revolution in Africa. There is no revolution.
Because why? They're going to put them down.
Yes,
they're
how
not in a
many have-
position to
no.
make a change. If that
Facts.
person steps
No, you
up,
know-
the higher person is going
I
to
just wanna give an example.
You know why we need to
I wanna
embrace.
gi-
You know why we need to embrace Black Lives Movement. It's because we need to stop being scared of what is going to happen. Because we're scared. That's why we cannot be united and fight for our right. Do you understand? There hasn't been a revolution in Africa. Name any revolution that you've seen.
But
Because if someone steals our resources, if our leader steals our resources and embezzle the money and take it to the Western world to go and invest, we should be able to fight them. We should be able to say no. Enough is enough.
How are you going to fight them?
Unity. If we unite, we can fight them.
How many?
you know what?
How many-
Hold on,
how many
Tofik. I like
tried
what you
to
said.
unite
I just want to give an example. I just want to give an example.
That is why I said with the movement, we're not going. We can embrace it.
No, definitely we
If
can
we
embrace
can
the
embrace
movement.
it, trust me,
We
we'll
can
go far.
embrace the movement, no
We just
problem.
need unity.
There's no problem. We can be united
just
as
need
well.
unity to-
Come, let me tell you
make our-
something.
You said?
I want to give an example. Yeah. Okay. Fine. 100 black people come together. Africans, we come together and we're like, okay, look, this is the plan. This is the game. This is the plan. This is how we're gonna go forward and whatever. Out of that 100, there's one person that's gonna rat us out. Why are you ratting us out? There's always going to be that one black person that's going to rat us out. That's why there's a war amount of Souths as well.
There's always one Judas. There's always one Judas in everything. There's
So
always
how
one
do we
Judas.
move forward? Because they put us
But
backwards
trust me,
like that.
majority always have their way. Minority will have their say, but majority always have their way. So that's what unity is about. Not everyone is supporting Black Lives Movement.
Yeah.
But the movement is growing. So you don't need everybody. You only need majority.
But here's the thing, majority, I love that majority, but the problem is now, we live in a very westernized world, in a very white system. that money speaks.
Mm-hmm.
So the majority
have
can
money.
be in the biggest numbers
We don't
ever.
have money though. Yeah.
We do not have the people with the right support.
There
to
we
speak
go.
to us.
Hallelujah,
Those people
brother.
in the pocket of the
Do you know the support we need? Your voice. The
Do you
voice.
know how many cameras we have?
No, the
How many people are
voice. You see the
speaking,
voice.
Nothing is changing.
You see the voice.
We've been
No, we've not
speaking.
been
We have
we've not
been
been
speaking.
We've
Not
been
the right
speaking-
things though. Not
We've not been speaking in unity.
Your finger in my face.
We've not been speaking in unity. That is the point. We've not been speaking in unity.
I know.
Because we've always divided. If you see one country in Africa doing this, another country is doing that, saying no, we don't want this, we don't. You can't even, as an African, you can't even travel
To your next neighbor.
to your next neighbor
Without the passport,
without taking a visa.
That's
Without taking a
crazy.
visa.
Imagine, yo.
Literally.
In Europe, you can, as an European citizen, you can move around. That is European Union.
Do you understand?
They
Do you
left
understand?
the border for your own brother to come into your house. That's what they left us with after slavery. That mentality of your brother.
When they leave you with that after slavery, why can't you change it?
Look, I don't
The
have a
power is not in
problem.
their hand
I
anymore.
don't-
The power is in our hand.
Here's the thing: you say it's in our hand, but then the people
I
who
like
are
the
in
way you
charge,
say that.
The power is in our
the
hand.
people who are in charge
If
work for
we-
them.
Tawfiq,
Don't
hi.
stand up.
If it's in your hands, then what are you doing?
Tawfiq, the power.
That's what I'm saying now is
Then
that
what
we
are you
need a
doing with it?
movement.
Tawfiq,
We need to be
Tawfiq,
united
the
to
power
fight
is in
it.
our hand. We've had power in our hands, you know. But when we do something, we always get brought back down. There's so many examples of so many leaders that they shut down, that they kill
Yeah.
because they try to speak up, they try to move
As soon as
forward.
they
There's an example
steps
of.
up, they're
You
like,
see-
we're gonna give you away.
There's an example
What
of
I'm saying-
someone I look
you see,
up to.
let me say.
There's an example of a man I look up to, Patrice Lumumba. What happened to him? What happened to him? You can't stand up, you can't speak, because if you do, when you do,
go.
something happens.
Sit down.
You disappear out of nowhere. Out of nowhere.
See, my point is, I'm just going to put it this way. If 4 of you guys are fighting me, there's no way I'm going to win.
Tawfiq.
Because you 4 are united.
Yeah.
That's why I said, if we have the voice, we are united. We can fight this.
This, do you have it? I'm telling you like this.
It's not about the
Look at
voice. It's not
the
about
world.
you
The
having
world is
ammunition or
built-
having
the world
something.
is built like a school. You know, how, and I've always pictured it like this. You know what I mean? You can be 1,000 teachers speaking if the principal says this is going to happen.
That's it. There we
Once the
go.
principal has spoken that this is what's going to happen to the school.
No, but
it's
you
happening.
know there won't be school if there are no teachers.
True. But then if the principal decides to leave you and hire people that's just going to teach a class, he's going to make that happen.
Yeah, but there won't be school without teachers.
Did you
Did you
listen?
know what I said? There will always be school because why? The principal
Will
is gonna
always
hire
get- there
someone
we
who's
go.
gonna fill that spot when he wants it there. Because it's his school. They left him in charge.
Do whatever.
He answers to who tells him to run the school.
He's in
So no matter
control.
how many times you say there might not be a school when you speak up, if he says, okay, you are fired, I'm going to take someone else and replace
But you understand
that's what they're
but
gonna
you
do.
understand the voice that is going to fight these people that we're talking about.
That's many like.
It's many voices. It's not just
Not just one
Hellite.
country.
We're not talking about Hellite here. We're talking about masses. When they said masses, we're talking about masses. Masses are the ones that are at the receiving end of everything that is happening. We're not talking of Hellite. We're not talking of billionaires. We're talking of masses. If masses make a movement, trust me, it's going to happen. That is why if we embrace the movement, we'll go far. Because we've never had a movement, and that is why we stuck till today. Because we can always blame that they put us in this situation. We have leaders that are Africans. We have leaders that we even know their house, we know their family.
Yeah, I want to know my
You say
leader's
you know them,
houses.
but people who are in much more power than you know them better. They have
You
much
know when
better
you
things
have
to
a revolution. You know when you have a revolution is even when all those the harm gas they are using, they also turn to the people that fight the government. They turn to the masses. They fight with you. So they will be powerless. If we can be united, we can fight this. But you see this thing of, even if I start a movement now, no one is going to join me. If I do this, no one is going to join me. That is what
We're
is
not
dragging
saying
us
that.
back.
We're not saying that. We're not saying
No, I'm
that.
just saying,
We're just
that
saying.
is what is always the issue. Like, even if you start, they're going to kill me. when you
No.
They took. He's right. That's how Africans.
No,
are.
that ain't no,
That's how
definitely.
Africans
But
are.
what I'm
We don't want to
saying,
die, we don't want to shut it down. That's
what
how
I'm saying
Africans
right now is I don't think we blaming anybody here. We're just putting the problems on the table. See how it is. This is what's happening.
Yeah, but the solution to the problem is what we're talking about now.
Unity.
Movement. Even if we're going to have another movement and say African whatever.
So, Vic, can I ask you a question? Are you ready to die?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Gang.
But here's the thing now. That yes is going to be 1 in maybe 20 Africans, because a lot of Africans have been mentally put down.
But
That
you
if
see,
you speak up,
no,
you will be
no.
put
But
down.
you see, when you look at people that are suffering, that are in a situation whereby they don't care anymore, do you think they won't even join the movement?
Yes, but those people in the eyes of society don't matter, because they're not contributing back. Those people will be eliminated. That's why those people, even when it's riots, you can have 15 people dead. They will not matter that much until the week is over. They'll speak about them on the news. But if that person was never really contributing to society the way society wants it to, he'll just be a statistic. 15 people died. Oh,
Yeah, that's why we need
The important
everybody
thing.
on board.
That's what I mean. The important people are fighting for us.
If you fight
That's
and
my
then
point.
after you win, what's next? You're still gonna have that hatred for your brother and your sister. There's still gonna be fights going back there.
I definitely want us to talk about this in the next show because black people
see,
have
like
lots of wars.
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
fighting
It's
wars
happening.
against
You see,
our
but there's
brothers,
something-
wars against other
There's
races.
something.
be
You see,
there.
there's something that must
There's
bring
too
people,
much.
There's something that must bring people together, and what can bring people together is for everyone to unite,
Okay.
to fight the cause. Do you understand? You don't have to take arms. Your voice can fight it. The Black Lives Matter movement is the voice. Is a voice at the moment.
That is true.
There should be a voice. Even if you have to start doing it country by countries.
It has to evolve, I guess.
Because you can't just sit down and
I-
say, people are not going to support this.
I actually
People are
saw
not going
something,
to
and
do
it's
this.
true
I'm with you.
what
I'm just
Tofik is
the
saying.
factors that are in between
Yeah.
that are stopping. What if you make people aware of to get them to stopping, like putting
Exactly,
those
because
bricks in?
we can always blame the Western world for everything. At the moment,
They are to blame.
yeah, no, yeah.
I mean,
They have to blame, but my point is at the moment, we don't, our own leaders, they don't even account for us. You can't, I don't think there's
And
any...
can I say? Can I say something? Our leaders are also puppets at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, after they do what they do, they still go back to the head.
And the
And
report.
who's the head? You know who's the head. I don't have to be saying the race. I don't have to say anything, but they always go back to report to the head. And funny enough, our leaders, yes, our leaders are black, but who's running the country? It's not our president.
Have you ever heard the phrase?
Our president
Yes,
is
You know why? You know why they can ask questions is because of corruption. Because most of them steals money, take it there to go and invest
It's
it
not
there.
about money. Greedy.
It's not about money. When you take greediness out of them, you will see they know what to say. When you take greediness out of these leaders we're talking about, they know what to say.
They're all politicians.
So if you can remove greediness, they will be able to deliver the good governance we've been craving for. But the thing is, at the moment, they are not doing anything. We need to also hold them accountable.
They are definitely held accountable.
Like you said, if you take the greediness away.
Because they cannot do anything anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my point. You don't have the
when
way to take the greediness away.
when we sit and say there's no way, there's always way to do it. Unity. One
Okay,
voice.
fine, I'm going to fight.
Unity
I'm going
and
to
one
fight.
voice.
I'm starting with Congo. Colton, no more Colton, guys. No more Colton for the rest of the world. No more phones. No more phones. No more phones. Go find a way to get your phones.
So,
no more phones.
We just need to fight it as one.
As one, yeah, that's the
That's
one
true.
thing.
As just.
Alright, guys. That's
Hey, Africa! Oh, Black lives, yes.
That's the biggest message. Africa just has to unite.
yeah.
We just have to unite.
Yeah, man, guys, so as you heard, there was a lot of branches that came out of that topic, eh? All I can say is that the main thing that came out of that was unity. I don't think Africa can go anywhere without that, and that this movement is actually something that's the beginning of something major than just Black Lives Matter. It's bigger than that. I feel like it's something that we all have to look into, not just black folks, not just white folks, not just colored folks. I think it's everyone. Because at the end of the day, what do everyone want to say? All lives matter. But all lives don't matter until Black Lives Matter. So, yeah, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. A lot of things were said. But yeah, man. It's the GetRealShow also. So yeah, man. Have a good one. Subscribe, like, enjoy the episode, and yeah, man. Let us know what you guys think at the bottom. Cheers.